Hey.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing?
Oh, man, I ain't gonna do no complaining. It ain't gonna do no good. Even though I was stuck in that Atlanta traffic, and I'm a little late, so I want to apologize.
Nobody don't want to hear it
I want to
anyway
apologize for that.
when you do complain.
Huh?
I said nobody want to hear it anyway when you do complain.
You absolutely right. So first I want to tell you thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk to us and answer the fans' questions. We really appreciate it. And so what I will do is I'll start off with one of my questions and then I'll get right into the supporters' questions, okay?
Already.
All right. So first tell us how you got started in being into first cars, and then secondly, car photography, videography, those type of things.
When I was probably like 17, I had it was a group of fellas I'm still cool with right now. We had if y'all remember, we had Luxors. We had some I
remember those.
We had 3 white cars. I had a 1990 Regal. I had some 14.7 white Luxor wire wheels on it with the fat white wall. My buddy had an 86 Cutlass. He had some white walls on his, and then my other buddy, he had a 98. And we used to like terrorize the town. It was like niggas who I fuck with in the Grove. I'm sorry for cussing. People who had big money, they was even riding Luxors then. So anybody that know me and know us from back then, it was my buddy Kevin, Tyrone. We used to terrorize the streets, swerving lane to lane. So I kind of never got out of it. And then, once I got older, I ain't gonna lie, once I got older, the wheels started getting like expensive as hell. Like they went from like 14s to like back then. If you had like some 18s, you was the man. So we couldn't afford all that. So we just kind of stuck with it though. But as far as like the shooting, like I was just always would like go to. Like, of course, I was always a fan of Dunk Master, watching it on TV. Well, I can even go back to, like, East Coast Riders. I used to watch East Coast Riders, DVDs, and see how they put the cards together. And then once I had the opportunity to go see, like, Dunk Master and all them, I started following it. And it was actually 2 people that really influenced me. One is from my city. His name is Real to Real. He real. If y'all don't know him, go check him out. He's in Dallas, Texas. He's like a big YouTuber in Dallas. And he was like, bro, you be everywhere. He's like, you need to take a camera. And then, of course, G-Dog, I look up, and he came up to me. He was like, hey, man, what's your name, bro? He's like, I see you everywhere. He's like, I never see you with a camera or nothing. I was like, I just like the culture. I just follow it. So he was like, bro, you should get a camera and, do YouTube. That'll pay for your trips. So actually, the first time I filmed was in, I went to Florida Classic. I didn't know what I was doing. I just had a camera and I was just pointing at cars and recording and filming. And my mentor, he actually used to work for the Dallas Cowboys. He helped me edit my first video. And he just been giving me tips and tips, telling me what to do, this and that. And then from there, it just kind of like took off. I just started just kept doing what I was doing, but it was different. I had my camera with me then instead of me just there watching.
So how long ago was that?
That was like Florida Classic was last year, November.
Okay. So you just been really, really seriously pursuing it since November last year.
Yep. Since November last year. And it's been actually taking.
So we'll get right into the fans' questions. So what has been the most surprising thing that has happened to you since you've been into car photography?
So when you say surprising, what you mean?
They say it's surprising. So I guess they may be talking about like maybe the most, what was your moment where you was like, oh man, this is crazy.
I think it was me and you talked about it, and it might not be big to nobody else, but it was big to me. I posted something, and G-Dog liked on it, and then he started following me. And I was like, that was big to me, because I'm like, shit, G-Dog, I think he the videographer God, you know what I'm saying? He the man. So when he started following me, I was like, okay, I'm getting some attention now. And then just recently, 78 Chevy Boy started following me, so that was big too. And me and him chopped it up in the inbox a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, but that's just...
I was like that when Murph came to follow me. You would have thought President Obama came, because I used to watch him on East Coast Rydes.
Right.
And now we cool and we friends and we chop it up all the time. I'm just like, oh,
hey,
man.
You know something, I'll say real quick to piggyback off that. When you put me in touch with, I was trying to buy a dunk, and big shout out to you. You put me in touch with Murph. I never, and they chastised me for this. I didn't know who Murph was, and I had went back and looked at the East Coast Riders and I seen Murph all over. I was like, damn, that's the dude I was actually talking to him on the phone, and I could have bought one of his cars, but the reason why I didn't buy it is because it wasn't the year that I liked. It was a 73, and anybody know me, I'm big on 75, so I was like, it ain't no 75, bro. He was like, Murph was like, 73 is the year, bro. That's the one you want. And I never bought it, so after that, I regretted it. I was like, damn, I could have had a car actually owned by Murph. So I actually wish I would have bought the car, to be honest.
So, tell us where do you see this going with your photography and videography?
I do it for the culture, and I do it for like the people that's not able to do what I do, as far as following it and seeing the cars in person. So I just want to get, people to just, respect what I do and just accept it, because anybody that know me, they'll tell you that, I don't care who you are, where you from, what you got, your bill. If I see it and I like it, I'm gonna give you your flowers and let you know, hey, this is a dope ride. I like it. This, that, and the third. So I'm mainly biased when I'm shooting and filming cars. So I just want people to just, respect what I do and accept it, and just, give me some feedback. Let me know if you think it's dope. If you think it's whack, I ain't tripping. You know what
do you prefer, videos or stills?
Me personally, I like both. And it's a little bit harder doing both, because I talk to a lot of guys. Some people prefer to do videos. Some people prefer to do stills. But again, for me, I do it for the culture. So I try to do both. So whenever I approach a car or I approach a car show or a setting, I go through and I take pictures. Then I...
Okay. No, you good. I can hear you.
I disturb on.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like both. I do both, because, one thing I've learned now is what I'm starting to accept. Everybody got their own platform that they like. Some people prefer Instagram, some people prefer YouTube, some people prefer Facebook, some people prefer others. So you can't be biased as to all the social media platforms. You got to just, if you're going to do it, you got to be able to be multiverse on all of them. So I do both. I prefer both, stills and videos.
What do you shoot with, and what's your favorite editing software?
Right now I use a Sony camera. Actually I use a ZV-1. It's actually a good beginner's camera. If you don't know, all the statistics of cameras, they have a lot of stuff on there that kind of helps you. As I'm progressing in what I'm doing, I'm learning more about the camera. So I'm actually finna transition to another camera. I still may use it for like some video because it's a 4K camera. But as far as photography, I'm going to go into another camera. As far as editing, I use two softwares. I use, damn, my mind just went blank. Yeah, I'm sorry. I use Final Cut Pro, and then I use Premiere Pro. Final Cut is more user-friendly. Premiere is a little bit more advanced. I actually had to take some online classes to learn how to use Premiere, because it's pretty, it's kind of, I say Final Cut is very user-friendly. It's just easy if you kind of know. So I used to do music too, so I know how to do, I know how to work a lot of music programs, and Final Cut Pro is kind of like that. So it kind of helped me too. Premiere Pro is a little bit more advanced, but if anybody want to get into it, I prefer start off with Final Cut because it's really easy.
What's been the toughest part about being a I call you guys shooters. You know, I affectionately call y'all shooters. So that covers everything. What's been the toughest part about being a shooter?
The toughest part is just learning your demographic, like learning what the people want. As far as like, you know, with me, I quit my job. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed enough to be able to do it.
Shout out to you.
You know what I'm saying? And I do this full time, so it's just my passion. So I have fun with it. But I say the toughest thing is just learning what people want to see. You know, as far as like on a week to week, because anybody that know me, usually every week I'm in a different state, different city, just trying to go somewhere. So this week is kind of challenging because I know we got the NDRA first event. So we got that, and then we got Dunk Day, and I'm like,
right.
So this is tough for me.
So you torn?
Yeah, I'm torn because I'm like, okay, and I hate to approach it like this, but you have to but then again, once you learn your demographic and you know what people want to see, then you'll be kind of on the right path. But I'm like, so this is a situation where I'm torn because it's like, okay, do I want to go to the NDRA because I know everybody probably want to see that. But then too, I'm like Dunk Day. I'm like, if I go to Dunk Day, I know I'm finna see some fire. So I posted on my page. I actually decided I'm going to Dunk Day because I actually I talked to Dunk Planet before. He's a dope dude. So, and I'm big on support. So I think I gave Dunk Master them enough of my money. I'm gonna go support Dunk Planet.
Okay. And it'll be other NDRA events.
Yeah,
you'll go there.
Sure,
you'll go to other.
Absolutely.
So, what was it a hard decision to quit your job and do this full time?
No, it wasn't. Just because of the fact that, you know, it's just a part of you to where, you know, when do you feel like enough is enough? You know, when you feel like, because I feel like everybody deep down inside, they have that boss mentality. It's just a matter of you taking a step and the risk of doing it. Like, okay, I done made this company enough money on their own. It's time to focus on me. So it wasn't hard. I actually took advantage of the pandemic, you know, and made a lot of money, put up enough money to where I was comfortable enough to where I could make the decision and just full time focus on this. So for me, it wasn't a hard decision because getting up, going to a job every day that'll possibly lay me off and deter my mentality from doing anything. And to be honest, my deciding factor was it was an event I was supposed to go to. It was actually a Bayou Blowout. And my job didn't want to give me that day off. They told me that I had to come in on a Saturday, and I had never worked on a Saturday. And I prayed about it. I said, you know what? I went to lunch one day, and I never went back. And I went to Bayou Blowout, and the video I put on YouTube right now currently got like 65,000 views. So I think I made a good decision.
Oh, wow. Listen. How come all y'all got dope stories about when y'all quit y'all job? And my story is I gave a 2-week notice and I left. All y'all, you got a story that you went to lunch and you ain't never go back. So many people got Carshow Rail got a story. He went to lunch and he ain't never come back. Why did I'm the only one gave a 2-week notice?
Yeah,
Cad was talking about when he quit. Like all y'all got like these super dope stories. I gave a 2-week notice and I worked out my 2-week notice.
Hey, I guess because with me, I was like, you know what? I ain't turning back. So that's it. I'm out. I'm done.
So you ain't care about giving the notice?
I ain't care. I do them the way they've been doing us for years. Like, shit, I'm out. Y'all figure that out on y'all own. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
So who came, other than G-Dog, who has come to follow you or commented or reposted your stuff and you was like, oh my God, this is so dope?
For me, it's mainly the shooters. Like, for me, like, it's the shooters. And, I'm big on support. So South Florida car culture. I actually met him for the first time in Atlanta, and we had been following each other for the longest. And I'm like, damn, I think he got on to me from me going to the Florida Classic, because I had a lot of footage. So I think he stumbled upon me by that, but he reposted one of my pictures, and he was like, y'all go, y'all lock in with AR, woo, 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 woo. And I was like, that was big for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at them like I'm trying to get to where they at. Them guys got like 15, 20,000 followers. So I'm just trying to get to where they at. So anytime a well-respected shooter give me some props, that mean a lot to me. Like I had Whips by Wade like on my pictures, Whip Addict. A lot of people done comment on my stuff, so that's big for me.
Right. One thing I can appreciate about the shooters is, I'm not gonna say y'all may not have y'all little riffs or whatever y'all got going on, but y'all don't do a lot of the stuff that the other people in the car culture do when it amongst each other, right? Y'all, even if y'all don't get along, y'all seem to be very kumbaya when y'all in the same place.
I mean, I think it's a natural respect, because I mean, I don't know about all the guys' situation, but I mean, pretty much same situation with you. Like, I have to spend my money. Like I have to book that reservation. I gotta buy that, rent that car, that plane ticket or whatever. I mean, I fly every now and then, but y'all know me, I like to drive, so for other reasons. But I rather drive. But I mean, it costs. So just on a week to week basis, you're looking at $1,000 to $2,000 you're gonna have to spend on your own. You know what I mean? And at the same time, it's just a mutual respect. I done been at the track recording races, and G-Dog will actually look back at me and be like, hey, are you good? I ain't in your way or nothing. I'm like, nah, you good, fam? And in both ways. And it's a lot of people that's like that. It's just a mutual respect for what we have to do, because, I mean, a lot of people don't look at us like we important. You know what I'm saying? Some people do, but you gotta think about it. Like, if you don't go to the race or you into the sport, then for a fact, like, I can go to G-Dog page, I'm gonna see the races. He gonna be right there in the action in the middle of it, and it's a lot of more guys that's like that, like, different, shooters that's actually right there in the mix. And for a fact, okay, I know he gonna be here, there, and I'm just trying to be amongst those guys. So I think that's where the respect come in at.
Well, like I say, y'all seem to be very kumbaya. Y'all, all y'all my people. I did Shooters Month last year. It's about coming time to do Shooters Month again, because I was having y'all on, like, and now what's dope is I can have 4 people on at one time.
Oh, yeah.
So guess what? I can have 4 y'all on at once. I can knock 4 y'all out each week.
Yeah. And I think
that month I had go ahead.
I would say one of the good things about it for me too is the face to face, because a lot of these guys, you don't know who they, like, for me, I never knew who they were. Like, I would just see their videos, and I didn't even know who the person was. Like, and then when you go to the shows, you be like, okay, that's Whip Addict, or that's Whip by Wade. Like, those are people that you don't really see on the camera that much. They not actual, like, bloggers. You know what I mean? So that face-to-face interaction, it helps me a lot too. And if anybody know me, I hate to say this, but when it comes to, like, my social media, Instagram-wise, I try not to follow nobody that I've never had a conversation with. So I usually try to meet people, have that interaction and talk to them. That way I know, because I don't like just dry people. Like, I don't like just following dry people that ain't support me and that ain't interactive on my page. So that might be a knock against me, but I think it helps me. And if you ain't really, like, into what I'm into, it ain't really no need for me to follow you on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see nobody eating food and showing this and showing that. That's not gonna help me.
You just want to see some cars.
I just want to see cars. My social media is nothing but cars. That's it.
Right. Because there's not one picture of you on your social media.
Yeah, I don't have no pictures of me on there.
Why is that?
It's just because I just want to make it about the cars and focus on that and that alone. Somebody told me to start a personal one, but I don't think I'm there yet. I can't, because it'll be too much to try to juggle for me, like trying to be on, okay, I need to make sure I'm on the right page before I post this or post that. So, I mean, I got like Snapchat and all that, but I don't be on it that much because I find myself posting cards on Snapchat. I don't think nobody want to see that on Snapchat.
Snapchat, I don't have that, but they said that's Snapchat for nosy people. They want to see what you're doing.
Right. But I mean, I am, to be honest, I was thinking this weekend I would turn the camera around the other way and try to give people a different, try to give them a little bit of my personality. But to be honest, I've been surprised, like shocked. I actually filmed some cars this past weekend, and I had took a picture of this guy's car. I posted on my page. He was getting pulled over, and him and his boys, they had all came through like 4 or 5 cars on big rims. They was doing their thing. I was filming them, and when they hit the block, the police rolled them. They pulled him over, and when he got pulled over, I took a picture, and I went over to him. I said, "Hey man, I hate to show y'all this, but I said I think I took a dope picture of your homeboy getting pulled over." And when I showed them, they like, "Man, they like, oh man, send that to me." And when I asked them, I said, "You got social media?" And when they went on Instagram, all 3 of them was already following me on Instagram.
Oh, that's dope.
It was crazy.
So, what has been the part of photography and videography that you don't really that is not your favorite part? What's the thing that's been like, oh man, this is a lot?
For me, it's my biggest challenge, which I don't like, is when I go to like car shows, and I know everybody got they already settings or arrangements or alignment, how they have to do the cars, but it's just challenging and hard for me, like when the cars are all side by side, or you got, so, or the people just like in the way, like the people with their cell phones, like, I'm like, damn, dude, you trying to record this for your cell phone for what? Like, you ain't even like trying to reap nothing off of it. So, I give them their respect though. At the same time, I try to wait for them to get done and do my thing. But one thing I've been learning is, like when I went to Wade event, like if you see me at a car show or a race or a track, I'm probably going to be like the first one there. So I just try to get there early. That way I can catch the cars, before they all get lined up side by side, bunched up, or bad angles and stuff like that. But outside of that, it ain't really nothing bad about it for me.
Right. What's your most favorite place? Your most favorite place to visit? Place as far as state, and place as far as, do you prefer car shows or races?
Damn, my favorite place to visit that has nothing to do with cars. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I went to Boston year before last for my birthday, and I actually went. My favorite team was the Patriots, so the Patriots actually played the Cowboys in Boston, so I went down there. It was so dope. I fell in love with the city. But as far as like cars, that's gonna be hard because I'm from the South. I'm down here in Dallas, and I think back towards like Louisiana, going back that way, they kind of got like more of our style of cars. But as far as like when I go other places, I think like Chicago, like Naptown, they got dope rides. Like you see, like even when I'm in Florida, like I see a lot of cars that have like Indiana or Chicago license plates on it. So I would definitely say like they kind of got like more versatility with the cars down there. But I mean, it's always, to me, it's easy. Like if I stayed in Florida, oh man, it'll be on and pop.
You can stay in Florida.
I line to get up.
You can move to Florida.
Man, I don't know.
Everybody loves Florida.
We got different laws in Texas, so I don't think Florida laws like ours. Texas,
you'll never know until you move.
Yeah, I never know. I mean, I'll be open. I ain't gonna lie. When I go anywhere, I got a 3-day limit. After 3 days, I'm ready to come home. I get homesick after 3 days.
So I'm gonna tell you what, because I really believe in giving people their flowers.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you, and I saved this until this day to tell you what I really, really appreciate about you.
Okay.
I appreciate that you are, even though a lot of people may judge a book by its cover because, guys, if y'all never seen AR, he like stupid tall and a big guy. And so looking at him, like he have his game face on. Your game face be on. But
I hear it all the time.
If you ever talk to you are like so personable. You will answer any question, and you are very much caring and compassionate person. And that says a lot, especially about a man of color, because a lot of y'all can be very very standoffish and very sometimes mean.
Right.
But you're not that way towards nobody.
Right.
Men, women, children, you like such a dope person. And that's what always made me gravitate towards you and keep you as one of my, y'all know I call them my tribe, my people that are close to me, because you just such a caring person. Right. And I think it's a shortage of those people in the world.
See, I think I can accredit that to, I've been in corporate America almost my whole life, and I've been in management. So if anybody been in management, then you know it's like, my approach always been different when it comes to dealing with people, because you know you gotta be a follower first before you can be a leader. So it's easy for somebody to just boss people around and tell them what to do, but when you can relate to your people and personalize with them, they'll do anything for you. So I've always been good at like getting people to do, like I feel like in being in management, like I had to be a loan officer sometimes. I had to be a big brother. I might have to do this or do that. I had to go change one of my employees' tires, they flat, to get them to come to work, and they would always do anything for me. And I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of different, like being in this world. Like I say, I'm the best of both worlds. I've been a street nigga before, you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like one of my challenges starting with this. Like people would walk up to me and be like, "What's up, AR?" And I'm like, I don't know how I know him. I don't know if that's good or not, because I'm like, shit. My first thing in my head, like, damn, did I shoot at him or did we get into it? Like, how did he know me? And this and that. But at the same time, like I was saying, I love about some of the guys, like, you can't be on this platform or in this, I say genre. Like, one thing about it, I don't like when people be all on social media and be on live and doing this and doing that, and then when you go to the show, like, they standoffish. Like, you can't, I don't believe in you being that way. Like, if you not, so I hate to name drop, but one of the biggest things I can respect about, like, the rim race, like Macho, like, if you go to his social media, it's private. Like, he's not an open person, so when you go to the track, you don't expect for him to be a person that you can approach and walk up to and just talk to and be friendly with you, because he haven't gave you that impression about him. Not saying that he's not that person, but his life is not open to everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's one thing that I've actually gotten better at. So where when I'm out and about, and I'm a small fry, so but I've had a lot of people that walk up to me and be like, "What's up, AO? I follow you." Woo, woo. I'm like, "Hey, what's good?" And talk to them. I've gotten a lot better at that. You know what I mean? But that's just a part of the road that I have to accept doing this, which is new to me.
Right. Did you think it was did you have any idea what you signed up for? Because like you say it all the time, you're not even, I say it, we talk about it, you're not even as big as you are gonna get.
Right.
But did you realize that this is what you were signing up for? Because it ain't even, you just hit the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, I did, because I'm that person. Like, if I see you on live and you claim to be a quote unquote, real person, and if y'all see my post today, Cad Blue Magic made a post and I reposted it. I said he not talking, he really that guy. I walked up to him and he didn't know me from nobody on the face of earth in Alabama. And it rained, and I just walked up on him and started talking to him. He had a conversation with me like he knew who I was. And then recently he was down here at Texas Whip Fest. Same situation. Walked right up on him. "Hey, what's up, bro?" Talk to him. Woo, woo, woo. Like, he really is that guy. Like, and he did a promo for me on my video. He like, "Oh yeah." He like, "Come on, tell me when to go." Like, I can respect that, because a lot of people portray to be that person, and when you see them in person, they not. So, I mean, I just look at it the same way, like how I walk up to people and talk to them. I got to be willing to let people do me like that. So, yeah, I definitely know what I signed up for.
Right. I asked that question because I don't think I knew what I signed up for.
Yeah, see, you in a whole nother lane. I done been with you. You in a whole nother lane.
Well, I mean, you know what? You know what's weird about it though, and you're gonna get this, right? It's sometimes it's kind of unbelievable, right? Like the other day, I was walking out the hotel going to the track, and this lady said, "Hey, ain't you KP?" And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like unbelievable. Like, you know, you're not a celebrity, but you are like. I'm humbled that people take the time to follow me, and take the time to want to see what I got going on, and take the time to buy my merch and do what and because they don't have to. Exactly.
And I will say, I always say on my YouTube, on anything, like if you comment on my stuff, I'm gonna respond. Like, talk to me. I read every comment. I respond to every comment, every post, DM, all that. Like, I like the feedback. You know, whether it's good or bad, like, let me know, because I know it's something. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like every car that I film. I don't like every car that I take a picture of. But I don't do it for me. Like I said, I don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? I do it for everybody else, because I can't tell you, there's been countless of times where I went out and filmed a car and I'm filming it. And I'll just say this to myself. I would never say this out loud to a person or anybody. I would never tell anybody their car is ugly. That's just not me. I would be filming the car in my head. I'd be like, damn, why he do this car like this? This mug is ugly. I'll be filming it. And soon as I post a video, somebody call me, man, that car, that mug was hard. And I'd be like, that's just confirmation. Like, I can't do it for me. So, but I would never tell nobody their car ugly. I would just, say it's not my style. It's not, it's not my preference.
That's true. I had to learn that in this car culture. I had to learn if you don't like the car, just don't say nothing. Because you know how I am about them Altimas and stuff on 30s. Yeah. I had to stop talking about it. I had to just not say one word about it, because they took their time to build a car the way they wanted. Yeah. It's not my taste because it's not my car. Right. And Rick Ross had a video one time. He said he don't never disrespect nobody build, because he remember when he had to go to Mako. Right. He remember when he couldn't afford to get the paint job that he can get now. Yep. So everybody is in a different bracket. Yeah. And so the person the person that had to go to Mako to get their car painted, they just doing the best they can. Right. They're a car person. They just can't afford the $5,000-$10,000 paint jobs and the $5,000-$10,000 rims. They just doing the best they can. And then you gotta truly understand too that there's some people out here that put their cars together for other people's approval, and then you got people that put their cars together for their approval. Like, they put their car together for them. Like, they not trying to impress nobody. We got a guy down here in Texas. A lot of people give him grief about his bills, about his cars, but he put his cars together for him. Like, he don't try to make. And one of his things is he's like, I can't be like everybody else. I'm gonna do my stuff different. You know what I mean? So you gotta respect everybody with their bill. Right. I just don't say nothing. Yeah. I just, how your grandma used to tell you, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And that's the motto I live my life by. Right. I try not to. If I ain't got nothing nice to say, I'm just not gonna say nothing at all. I'm not even gonna say it's not my taste. Yeah. I'm just gonna do how they used to do it when you were in school. Yeah. And throw the key away. Hey, you can't go wrong with that way either, but I can't take that approach. I'm just gonna film it and post it. I'll let the comments. You can read, if you want to read the comments and they talk about your car, that's on you. But I'm gonna film your shit. I'm gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna post that mug. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I ain't gonna So what would you like for your fans, followers, supporters to know about AR? I don't know. You pretty much hit it all on the nose. I'm a down to earth person. If you see me, don't be afraid to come talk to me, approach me, ask me for advice, get in my DM, all that, because it's a lot of guys. I got a lot of people that help me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just met a guy in Atlanta, Mr. MCC. Y'all go check him out. He take dope pictures. I'm talking about anytime I post a picture or whatever, he give me advice. Hey, bro, you doing good. Do this. Try this. Check this out.
I mean, I'm a regular person just like everybody else. I'm not no Hollywood cat. I'm not no none of that. I'm open to whatever. So just, if you see me, I might not, like you say, I might not look approachable. I'm very approachable. I'm very open. I'm a friendly person, but I'm not a friendly person, if that makes sense.
He definitely don't look approachable. I'm gonna tell y'all, when y'all see him, don't let how he looks detour you. Because the first time I seen him, I was like, oh, he look mean.
I've been hearing that my whole life. I look intimidating, all that. My mind frame not even in that mode when I'm out and about. So if y'all see me, just, hey, if y'all just say, what's up, AR, hey, what to do, whatever, I'm gonna respond back. I just want to know. I talk to everybody. I be wanting feedback.
And he take dope pictures. Even though you ain't give me my pictures from Wills by Wade. I
got something special for you too. I got a new program that I'm learning, so I'm trying to do something different with the picture.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. So guys, y'all make sure y'all go follow AR if you're not already. Also, make sure you click his link in his bio and subscribe to his YouTube channel. He has some really, really dope footage on his YouTube channel. You said the next place we can catch you is Dunk Day in Florida?
Yeah, I'm going to Dunk Day this Saturday. I'll be in Florida checking them dunks out. Y'all definitely hit the link in the bio. Go subscribe. We almost there. I'm almost to the start and finish line on YouTube. I'm a hop, skip, and a jump for being monetized. One thing I will say, I give a big shout out to everybody that film. By me not being monetized on YouTube, I can do a little bit more than the guys that's not monetized. So that are monetized as far as copyright and all that. So when I do my videos, I approach it from a different aspect. Usually whatever the environment calls for, that's usually the music I put in. So I already got it set this weekend. I'm gonna be in Florida. When I upload the video, it's probably gonna be like some Trick Daddy or something on there, something that represent Florida. So
Rick Ross, all that.
Yeah, some Rick Ross,
Plies, all that.
Some dope on there. So I will say I don't think a lot of the guys do the videos the way I do it anymore because they are monetized. So y'all definitely go subscribe, check it out. I haven't really got no bad feedback on my videos. Everybody keeps telling me they dope. What you use, how you do that. So and I do by me taking classes and stuff with videography and photography, my approach is a lot different as far as filming the cars. So a lot of stuff that people don't understand or realize when it comes to it, I know those logistics. So I try to practice it when I'm filming. So, if y'all see something different in my video that you ain't seen in nobody else, let me know. I just want to know what kind of feedback y'all got for me.
Well, AR, those were all my questions. I think we covered everything. What is anything else you want us to know?
That's pretty much it. You can catch me. I usually post whatever city I'm gonna be in. I usually post that car show flyer where I'm going, and I try to go somewhere every week. So it's just me. So
you don't know where you're going after Dunk Day?
I know I'm going to Playboy Jesus for sure. I'm gonna go to a Velcro event for sure. Now in between there, I don't know. Whatever pop up.
Okay.
I just got told that there's a big lowrider event that's happening down here in a couple weeks. So I know I'm gonna be doing that. And I'm just not biased on what I shoot and what I film. Cars is cars to me. So I try to pretty much do everything I can when it comes to cars. If it's a car, I'm a point I keep my camera with me always. So I'm gonna film it.
Right.
But just be patient with me because it's just me. And it take a lot to do videography and photos.
Well, AR, it's been a pleasure chopping it up with you today. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule I know you're working on them cars. I can't wait till you can get the footage of your own car.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Look, we already getting it right now.
Okay. Well, like I said, thank you for sitting down with us today. We really appreciate it. And everybody, if y'all aren't not following AR, go do that now. Go click the link in his bio and follow him and also subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Much appreciated. I really appreciate that.
All right. Thank you, AR. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
All right.